The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Take a look at the 76ers. They come into the series, Greg, with a lot of momentum after a sweep in round 1.
And you know they've got to be feeling good about themselves. But as you've seen, Kevin, things can change in a hurry in the postseason. And this is a tough opponent in front of them. And round 1 momentum only goes so far. This is a fresh start, and they're going to have to battle even harder to get through this series.
It is a fresh start. You're right. Embiid, no good. Here's Boston now. Here's Brown. Bucket is good. Brown's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Celtics.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
The pass for Embiid. It's stolen by Brown. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. It's good from long range.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Harris misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum's scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Where to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Joel Embiid. Smart kicks to Horford. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Harden with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Nobody near Milton. No good again that time. The Celtics have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Embiid, no good. Celtics have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Brown. Melton against Brown. Harris outside. The 3 from Harden. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Brown kicks to Williams. Here's Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Timeout called the 76ers. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Embiid finds Harden. Pass to Harris to stop the drought. Boston grabs the miss.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Here's Smart. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 15. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. Now he understands the importance of this first one. He said, sure, we're the higher seed. We have home court. That means the pressure's on us to come out and perform. Now, he liked what he saw at shoot-around today. He hopes that translates come game time. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Brown, after the missed three from Joel Embiid. Smart misses. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. The 76ers also with a sub. Maxi's checked in. Smart passes to Brown. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 9.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
A three. Williams can't hit. The 76ers trail by 18. The three from Harden. The 76ers with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. The defense has no idea what to do with it.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Maxey passes to Harden. From 11 feet away. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown dishes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Harden outside. Tatum against Harris. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. The leaner. Harris's shot is off.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lead.
That one goes. Counted. 13 points in the game.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Embiid against Horford. Now here's Embiid. Shoots the three.
Well, you got to be careful when Horford's around because this guy is very good defensively.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He put together quite a quarter. 13 points in all. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
Passes it to Williams. And White kicks to Williams. Takes the three. White, good.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Maxey passes to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. McDaniels with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And it's White with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Muscala finds Williams. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Harrell the pass to Milton. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williams up on top. Brogdon left side. Williams kicks to Brogdon. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
There's Harrell. Good D by Brogdon.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White the pass to Williams. Back to White. Jacks up a three. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Milton with it. White's there. Puts it up from 12. White with the defensive effort.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Now, here's Milton. White covering. Arrow high post. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
He wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
Down low, here's Harrell, and Harrell slaps it in.
Harrell is such a good screen setter because he's so strong and he's willing to put his body on the line, and then he catches everything as a roll man.
White, good. White's got 10 points in the game. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Muscala. And it's Pritchard in for Malcolm Brogdon. White the pass to Williams. Sinks the triple. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Boston.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
There's the dish to Hart. Fires it up. Again, Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
White, good.
Aggressive move that time by White. Part of the reason he continues to gain the confidence of the coaching staff.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Embiid, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And White slams it in.
Tell you what, a move like that, hard to the bucket, always going to get your teammates excited and up off the bench.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris no good. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Pass to Hauser. Back to Williams. And here's White. On the wing, Williams. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. And so it's Boston holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And against one of the toughest offensive.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right moment. That said, I sure can click at the wrong moment in the playoffs.
Yeah, always a good thing. But, as you said, Ernie, this series is theirs for the taking.
That's why I said it. And that is a wrap. Now,
and we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Celtics. Philadelphia shooting only 21% from the field so far. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Horford kicks to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Harden kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, Horford. On the wing, Brown. A 3-ball. He can't get that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Harden the pass to Tucker. Up top, Melton. He's covered by Brown.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
This is to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
3-pointer by Embiid. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart kicks to Horford. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And the pass to Brown. The 3 from Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass around.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further
this go around.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Now here's Tucker. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. And here's Tatum for three. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Some changes for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Robert Williams. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Some changes for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Brogdon. A three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Maxey passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
It's not complicated. There's a reason Harrell shoots a high percentage, because he finds ways to get dunks like this.
Horford kicks to Brogdon. Tatum passes to Pritchard. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. Muscala's checked in.
Mike Muscala.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's House. And Pritchard pulls it down.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Inside, here's Harrell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transitions.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
The 76ers shooting only 21% from the field so far. Hilton the pass to Harrell. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pritchard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Maxey. The tray. That one misses. The shot missing. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Korkmaz kicks to House. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Niang. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And he makes the first. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Dedmon kicks to Niang. Here's Korkmaz. They grab their own miss. Dedmon lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Beautiful reverse, using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Pritchard passes to Hauser. No good from outside. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. The layup missed. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Here's Milton into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Tatum, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers. He takes it in for the 3. Korkmaz, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Muscala kicks to Tatum. Fires the 3. Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Grant Williams is checked in for the Celtics. And the 76ers also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And there it is for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Good on the three-point shot.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammates shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
From deep three-point range, and it's White missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Harden finds Dedmon, and he banks in the layup. Dedmon's got 4 this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Now here's Harden. He's covered closely. The offensive rebound. Outside, House. He can't get it to go. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Over in the corner, White. That 3 off the mark. And for the 76ers, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Pritchard passes to Muscala. Over Harden. The rebound by Niang. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia.
And so they get all the momentum in their corner, opening this playoff series with a win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wasted no time on that one.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Melton, no good. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Harden. And that one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time for us to say so long. We hope.
Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K TV. For 9 seasons, we have been highlighting your best NBA 2K moments and our top.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. I came up, who I was down.
Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. And with a moment here before we get to the tip-off, here are tonight's starting lineups. these teams has a powerful front court. And this figures to be a battle of the bigs. Am I right, Tim?
Absolutely. I mean, this game will be won in the low post, that's for sure. One thing we'll be tracking, points in the paint, and that'll probably be a stat that's quite big.
That and rebounds. I mean, these are squads that usually dominate opponents on the boards. But tonight, that won't be so easy. Excellent. From Diggin Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
Pass to Hamby. Back to Thomas. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Diana Taurasi on the wing. She's covered by Brown. Inside, Turner. Great D that time from Neko Ogumike. Lexi Brown on the wing. Good, and Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Such a consistent, reliable. Option from deep. Lexi Brown, top 10 in the WNBA in three-point shooting during the 2019 campaign.
Now here's Griner. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And it's good for 2.
This is what Thomas does best. Her incredible floor awareness allows her to consistently find the open teammate. Well, on the court, we know how great Jasmine Thomas is. But off the court, her impact might be even bigger, as she's a multiple-time award winner of the WNBA Community Assist Award.
Now here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Pass to Samuelson. Back to Ogumike. Blocked by Brittany Griner.
Do not test Griner, the active leader in rejections. Why? 6'9", plus timing.
Griner inside. She's covered by Ogumike from 8. And it's Jasmine Thomas with the rebound. And talking about Jasmine Thomas, she's dedicated to advocating for pediatric health in underserved communities. It's great.
Thomas said it herself. The most important part of the legacy I want to leave as a professional athlete is that I use my platform and resources to make other people's lives better. Thank you, Jasmine. Just a great part of the WNBA.
Now here's Ogumike. Shot's good by Samuelson.
I like the assertiveness from Samuelson. Known for her shooting, she still can get by players who are worried about her range.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Here's Taurasi. And just miss after miss right now. The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Diggin Smith. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. I'd say this is the beginning of the end.
I'd say you're right.
Timeout called the Mercury. Here's Diggin Smith. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Griner. And again, Phoenix no good.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
The 3 from Jasmine Thomas. And the Sparks, another 3.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control. And as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Turner. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Taurasi. Reiner. 5 on the clock. Back to Taurasi. Puts up a 3. Oh, got hacked on the three-pointer and will head to the line.
No active player has more free throw attempts, more makes than Taurasi at the free throw line. It's a key part of her game.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Well, when you look at the all-time leaders in points scored, Diana Taurasi is first by a wide margin. That speaks to her incredible longevity.
And she makes all 3. Entering the league in 2004, Diana Taurasi continues to be great.
Well, part of it is her legendary competitiveness. I mean, Taurasi plays with incredible fire, and that flame is still burning strong.
Now here's Jefferson. Fires for 3. And again, Phoenix no good.
They had some blocked coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Canada, she's covered by Jefferson. Tries again. Warren Canada drives in, and it's good on the layup.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Gustafson can't hit. Ogumake outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No question, Ogumake knows how to move inside. Runs into some contact, but goes right up to finish strong.
Pass to Petty. Taurasi. For 3. And Samuelson pulls it down. Ogumake outside. For 3, Jordan Canada. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting?
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
The Mercury with another miss. And here are the Sparks now. It's an 18-point game. Kennedy Carter for 3. They get it again. Outside Canada. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
And the buzzer sounds then the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Sparks ahead, running away. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Well, this Los Angeles team, they have an identity. There's an allure to the Sparks. They always play a fun style of basketball, and they always have a superstar. Such a sharp shooter. That's almost a layup for her. So wide open.
Pass to Griner. Here's Petty. She's covered by Brown. Now Petty from the arc. Here's Griner. Stevens grabs the board. Lexi Brown on the wing. Petty defending. A shot by Brown, no good. Over the years, the Sparks have been the team to watch.
And it's not just the All-Stars. There's something about basketball in LA. I think it just brings out creativity, a free-flowing offense, just qualities that fans love to watch.
The 3 from Jasmine Thomas. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Hamby with the ball. She's picked up by Griner. And a fast break now for the Mercury. Here's Cunningham. Doesn't go that time. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Thomas right side. From outside the arc. Another 3 for the Sparks.
exudes positivity. Thomas draws strong reviews from past and present coaches, and a lot of them talk about her impeccable scoring acumen like we're seeing right now.
Here's Petty. Good on the 7-footer.
Look at that move. Is she special or what? I love watching her operate inside.
Thomas left side. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
With the ability to pass it and drive it, Thomas gets her share of looks from deep.
To the middle. Here's Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Well, the WNBA changed the playoff format in 2022, moving away from those single elimination games.
The first 2 rounds used to be those winner-take-all games, but now we've got best of 3 in the first round, with the top 8 teams making the playoffs.
Yeah, so the top 2 seeds no longer get byes to the semifinals, and I think it's a great change. You know, it was a little unfair that the 3rd and 4th seeds could have their season end in just 1 game.
Offensive board.
Reiner. That shot's good, and she's now 3 for 7.
Well, not only does a 6'9" height help Griner get the rebound, once she secures it, she's so close to the hoop, those second effort points come easy.
Back to Thomas. Launches it. Another 3 for the Sparks.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Erica Hamby on the wing, defended by Turner.
And the Sparks, another 3.
You see the assertive attitude of Jasmine Thomas there. That's what prepares her to shoot as soon as the pass gets to her.
Diggins-Smith with it. Hamby covering.
Now here's Carter.
Guarded closely. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2. And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Here's Diggins-Smith. Another shot. Here's Griner. And at last, they get one to fall.
Just an incredible display of athleticism. Now, Griner's active on both ends of the floor, and her coaches appreciate that.
Back to Thomas. This one for 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Turner a screen.
And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating. Can't cash in the 10-foot jumper.
Well, you don't have to start to make a major impact on a game. And you know who's a great example of this? Erica Hamby, named an All-Star in 2021 without starting a single game. That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
And with Erica Hamby, whether she's starting or coming off the bench, she's a great player.
Hamby winning back-to-back 6th Player of the Year awards, a very good three-point shooter. We've also seen her be effective when she's in the starting lineup as well.
Here's Davis. Misses the 3. Here's Samuelson. Off target with the 3.
Now here's Davis.
She's tightly guarded. Shot's good by Jefferson.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's Canada. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
You can't let Canada get a look close to the rim. This is too easy for her. Great touch.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Gustafson. Davis. Now Gustafson. Out to Taurasi. Takes the 3. Goes back up. And she sinks the layup.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up in it.
And through one half, it hasn't even been.
Los Angeles, 59. The Phoenix team, 21.
welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Really an incredible game from Thomas.
You put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Back to Diggins-Smith. Pass to Turner. Reiner. Outside, Diggins-Smith. Reiner. She's covered by Hamby. Reiner, no good.
The WNBA had its first season back in 1997, and just 3 original teams remained. The LA Sparks, the New York Liberty, and the Phoenix Mercury.
What a competitor. I mean, she's been looking for her shot all game long, and she's really shouldered the load for her team offensively. You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Sticking in the Valley of the Sun, the Mercury have had so much success.
Yeah, in so many different eras. I mean, they were in their first finals, which was the second WNBA finals ever back in 1998. Then you had their glory years, winning 3 titles from 2007 to 2014. And then recently, they've been to the finals as well. It's just been decades of winning basketball in the desert.
Griner over Ogumake. Brittany Griner can't get that one to fall. Right wing, the 3 from Jasmine Thomas. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
Recognizing the defense's miscues and capitalizing on them, that's part of what makes Ogumake so special. Right there, she's able to find someone wide open.
Back to Diggins-Smith. To Rossi. The tray. And Samuelson pulls it down.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Diggins-Smith. Reiner. Misses the baby hook. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Samuelson. Back to Thomas. Fires the 3. Now here's Hamby. Ogumake left side. Thomas outside. There's the 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Such a calming presence at the 1. The veteran, Jasmine Thomas, running the show, but you can also call her own number.
Pass to Turner. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's to Rossi. Here's Griner. She's covered by Brown. And that one drops.
Showing just how dangerous she can be on offense. Gotta respect how hard Griner plays at that end of the floor.
When we talk defensive impact, no player affects a game like Brittany Griner. Quite simply, the best defender in WNBA history. And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Now here's Turner. She's covered by Hamby. From 8. The second chance effort. And a layup good by Griner.
In the paint, Griner simply unstoppable. She's so tall at 6'9", but she also has lovely touch.
Thomas, good. A perennial all-defensive team member, Griner is the ultimate rim protector.
Well, you have 6'9" height, 7'4" wingspan, incredible motor, and a tremendous defensive IQ. All of that shows up in Brittany's block numbers.
Skylar Diggins-Smith outside. That shot off. And it's the Sparks the other way. And here's Jasmine Thomas for three. Another three for the Sparks.
They keep going to her, and guess what? She keeps coming through. She's leading this game in scoring.
Rossi outside. Back to Diggins Smith. Thomas with the steal. Now here's Agumake. She's covered closely. Nailed from three-point land.
You just can't let Brown get her feet set. Shoot comfortably off the pass. She will bury those all night.
Here's Cunningham. That one goes. Counted. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. Pass to Brown. Thomas. Hamby. She's guarded by Griner. But they get it back. Now Samuelson. To the paint. Now Agumake. The three is up.
Oh, they're firing on all cylinders. That shot caps a nice run going into the final quarter.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Spark. And while we have the chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
What a terrific, unselfish play. Could have tried to take it herself, but chose to set up her teammate. And what a setup it was.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, she's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see her orchestrating for her teammates instead.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Pass to Davis. From deep. Agumake with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Well, coaching in this league, not easy by a long shot. What's the biggest challenge for head coaches?
Well, for me, there's only 12 teams in the entire league, so you see the same clubs quite a bit, coming up with different wrinkles to game plan, and that's so tough to do. Everybody knows everybody in this league.
Yeah, and for me, it's the roster size. You only have 12, sometimes 11 players at your disposal. So you have to be smart with rest, you have to be smart with minutes, and you don't really want to overextend your stars.
Here's Davis. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Burrell. And she banks in the layup.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. A good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half. Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Coach has a look like, are you kidding me?
From deep. Another 3 for the Sparks.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They've played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
The Mercury with another miss.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
And here's Jefferson. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Davis. Jefferson outside. Onion Wade. Here's Davis. And nothing is falling right now for them. Agumake outside. Now Burrell. Guarded by Davis. And here's Burrell. Yes, and it's Shanae Agumake picking up the assist.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Jefferson outside. Pass to Onion Wade. Petty, defended by Carter. Shot clock at 3. Fades away. called in by the Sparks.
Yeah, the fadeaway allowed her to get the ball over the defender, but unfortunately, just employing the fadeaway doesn't give you a touch on the shot.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Davis, defended by Carter. The shot by Onyenwere, no good. And they're on a really nice roll here.
You know, the most impressive thing is they haven't wasted any of the opportunities they've been getting.
Cans it from downtown.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
2 minutes.
Pass to Petty. Davis. The Mercury with another miss.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
For 3, Jordan, Canada. Ooh, no luck on that one. And the Mercury going the other way now. It's Kayla Davis on the wing. Makes it off the glass.
Davis.
That's just showing off right here, guys. She is too good with the crossover.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
From 11 feet away, that one a little long.
That he should be thanking her for that miss.
Here's Carter. Yes, and it's Shanae Ogumake picking up the assist.
Heads up by Ogumake to find her teammate. She draws so much attention, it can lead to easy buckets for others.
Now here's Jefferson. Defense is right there. Pass to Petty. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Left side, Canada. Outside, Carter. Down low. The kick out to Canada. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Pass to Gray. Davis with it. Onyenwere with it. She's covered by Ogumake. The shot by Onyenwere, no good. Here's Burrell, guarded by Davis. On the wing, Kennedy Carter. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Jefferson. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
So that's going to do it for this one.